Today we have with us a very special guest.
Hi. എൻ്റെ ഫാമിലി വൈസ് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഫുൾ ബോയ്സ് ആണ്. സോ വാസ് പക്ക ലൈക്ക് എ ബോയ്. ഞാൻ ചെറുപ്പത്തിൽ ഭയങ്കര ഗുണ്ടൊക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു. അതായത് സീരിയസ്ലി
I like
everyone, yeah. I was like on the phone, അപ്പോൾ mother picked up, but she was like, who's this? അപ്പോൾ I said, I am Zen. അപ്പോൾ she's like, Hamzan, ഏത് Hamzan?
She's crazy. I mean, seriously, ഞാനൊക്കെ ആണെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും എസ്കേപ്പ് ചെയ്ത്.
അപ്പോൾ ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡൻറ്റ് വന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു, he didn't know me. അപ്പോൾ he was asking, ഇത് ഏത് അവതാരം? I was looking at him.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show, and today we have with us a very special guest, one of the youngest faculties of Lakshya. I'm sure you would recognize her from her voice because that's what stands out the most. And you guessed it right, we have with us Zen Ruby.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you for that introduction.
So Zen, are you nervous?
Yes, I am.
You are. Okay, so first, breathe in.
Okay.
സാധാരണ ക്ലാസ് എടുത്തല്ലേ പരിചയമുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ?
Kind of like that.
ഓക്കെ, സോ ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയണ്ടേ, നമ്മൾ എന്താ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നവർ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ കുട്ടിയായിരുന്നപ്പോൾ സെൻ എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു? വാട്ട് വാസ് യുവർ ചൈൽഡ്ഹുഡ് ലൈക്ക്? സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ ബാക്ക്.
I was basically born, എൻ്റെ ഫാമിലി വൈസ് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഫുൾ ബോയ്സ് ആണ്. സോ വാസ് പക്ക ലൈക്ക് എ ബോയ്. ഞാൻ ചെറുപ്പത്തിൽ ഭയങ്കര ഗുണ്ടൊക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു. അതായത് സീരിയസ്ലി ഞാൻ when I was in KG1 and all, ഇങ്ങനെ അടിയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയല്ല. I mean, nobody can believe. ഇപ്പോൾ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ I don't look like a person like that, but actually I was like a boy. ഞാൻ ചെറുപ്പത്തിലൊക്കെ I was like a boy. ഞങ്ങൾ ദുബായിലായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ദുബായിലൊക്കെ അത്യാവശ്യം ബുള്ളിങ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ കുറച്ചൊക്കെ നമ്മളും ലിറ്റിൽ ബിറ്റ് ആണ്. After that I got on, അതായത് ആക്ച്വലി KG1 KG2 ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ഓൺവേർഡ്സ് I started studying. ഭയങ്കര നല്ലതായിട്ട് പഠിക്കാനൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഗെറ്റ് ടു സ്റ്റഡി ആൻഡ് ഓൾ. ഞങ്ങൾ ദുബായിലായിരുന്നു. അതായിട്ട് കുറച്ച് വർഷം ഐ ഹവ് സ്റ്റഡിഡ് ഇൻ ഇന്ത്യ ഓൾസോ. പിന്നെ മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് മൈ സ്റ്റഡി സ്കൂളിംഗ് ഒക്കെ ഐ വാസ് ഇൻ ദുബായ്. പിന്നെ ആഫ്റ്റർ മൈ ഗ്രേഡ് 12 I came over to Cochin for my ACC and my degree and all.
Okay, so what did you what was your degree?
I did ACC along with BCom.
BCom, all right. So that was your childhood. Any incident that you would want to mention?
Incident that I want to mention, there's many incidents that has got to do with my voice. Okay, so that is when on the phone I don't sound like a girl. But recently, every time when my friends call on the phone, I sound like a boy. Especially when mothers pick up, they are like boy aana. They're very suspicious. But there was this one incident. Yeah, all students not okay parayarunde. There was one incident. I was like on the phone. Appo mother picked up, but she was like, "Who's this?" Appa I said, I am Zen. Appa she's like, Hamzan, ഏത് Hamzan? Cut the phone and then next day she's coming and telling me that she really got screwed.
Okay, that is one funny incident. All right. So yeah, coming to your voice again. Next question is about your voice.
Okay.
Even when I spoke to you on your phone, on the phone. Like Anna Vilcha Shruti was telling like she's younger to you and stuff. I'm like, okay, I picked up the phone. Hi, I'm Zen. I'm like, okay, who is this?
ഒരിക്കൽ I went to take an Uber. അപ്പോൾ ഊബർ സൊമാറ്റോ ഇതൊക്കെയാണ്. ഊബറൊക്കെ എടുക്കാൻ once when I said, yeah, ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ നിൽപ്പുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ കയറിയപ്പോൾ വാസ് ലൈക്ക്, ഇയാളാണോ? 40-50 വയസ്സുള്ള ആരെങ്കിലും ആയിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ സൊമാറ്റോ, എസ്പെഷ്യലി സൊമാറ്റോ, സ്വിഗ്ഗി എന്തെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ വിളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ആ ചേട്ടൻ ഞാൻ എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട് അങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നത്. സോ ഡൗൺ when I go to collect, they are looking for a ചേട്ടൻ.
Exactly. So when I was like Truecaller with like your face, I'm like, okay, picked up. Like, okay, that is not what I thought.
Sync ആവുന്നില്ലേ?
Yeah. So what's your students' response to your voice?
Actually ആദ്യമേ when they see anybody sees me, they won't expect such a voice. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യമേ I can see ഒരു ഷോക്കല്ല, സിങ്ക് ആവുന്നില്ല, ഫേസും ശബ്ദം സിങ്ക് ആവുന്നില്ല. പിന്നെ ഇനീഷ്യലി എന്നാൽ അവർക്ക് ഭയങ്കര പേടിയാണ് when they hear the voice. That is in a way it is good. Initially when they see me they like, oh, പക്ഷേ ശബ്ദം കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ like, okay, ഒരു കുറച്ച് പേടിയൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചും കൂടെ I feel that when I say something, ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന ടൂൺ സംടൈംസ് വരത്തില്ല. ഞാൻ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഒരു പാവ രീതിയിൽ I try to say, but it will come like ഭയങ്കര ഒരു
rude ആയിട്ട്.
ഭയങ്കര rude ആയിട്ടാണ്. അപ്പോൾ that is
But I think as a teacher, it's a very good tool, right?
Thank
Your
you,
voice.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah, it is a very, very good tool because if you are very soft spoken, I don't think the students will listen to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിലാണെങ്കിലും ഒരു ടീച്ചർ വന്നിട്ട് എന്താ മക്കളെ എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവിടെ തീർന്നല്ല.
Yeah, that's-
When they come and speak with a big voice, which is a really plus point, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So you live with your parents,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So how is it like you're working in such a young age? How is it from their part?
ആക്ച്വലി ഞാൻ ഫ്രം സ്മോൾ ഏജ് സെൽഫ് ഞാൻ എല്ലാം തന്നെ ചെയ്തു. ഐ ഡു എവറിത്തിങ് ഓൺ മൈ ഓൺ. അപ്പോൾ ദേ ആർ വെരി യൂസ് ടു ഇറ്റ്. അവരങ്ങനെ ദേ സ്റ്റിൽ ട്രീറ്റ് മീ ലൈക്ക് ഐ ആം ദി യങ്ങസ്റ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ദർ ഇസ് നത്തിങ് ചേഞ്ച് അറ്റ് ഹോം. അങ്ങനെ നോ ചേഞ്ച് അറ്റ് ഹോം. അതുപോലെയൊക്കെ തന്നെ ഷൗട്ടിങ് അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നോ ചേഞ്ച്. വർക്കിംഗ് ആണും വർക്കിംഗ് അല്ലെങ്കിലും ദർ ഇസ് നത്തിങ് ദാറ്റ്. ഐ ഹാവ് 2 more brothers. വി ഓൾ ആർ വർക്കിംഗ്. അപ്പോൾ വീട്ടിൽ അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ബേസിക്കലി 2 ബ്രദേഴ്സും ഒരു ഗേൾ ആണെങ്കിലും ഇറ്റ്സ് സെയിം ലൈക്ക് 3 boys ശരിക്കും. ഞാൻ വെൻ ഐ വാസ് സ്മോൾ ആൻഡ് ഓൾ ലൈക്ക് നെയിൽ പോളിഷ് അതുപോലെയൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് യോ നെയിൽ പോളിഷ്. അപ്പോൾ ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ when I grew up okay.
So even I have a brother. അപ്പം ചേട്ടനാണ് എന്നെ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കാനും ബാസ്കറ്റ്ബോൾ കളിക്കാനും ഒക്കെ. അപ്പം I can compare.
Yeah.
Like I can feel what you mean. Alright. So going to the next question. What do you do like in your free time?
ഐ ലവ് ടു റീഡ്. എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. ഐ ലവ് ടു റീഡ്. പിന്നെ ഐ ലൈക്ക് ഫൈൻഡിങ് ഔട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ മിസ്റ്റീരിയസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള റിസർച്ചിങ് അബൌട്ട് മെനി തിങ്സ്. ഐ മീൻ സാധാരണ if I sit and read a book they're like oh nerd. പക്ഷേ ഐ ലവ് ടു റീഡ്. എനിക്ക് റീഡിങ് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. എസ്പെഷ്യലി ക്ലാസിക്സ് ഒക്കെ. അതായത് when I was a teenager, നമ്മുടെ ടീനേജ് ഇയേഴ്സിൽ the books we had were not classics, ഷേക്സ്പിയർ ഒന്നുമില്ല. പക്ഷേ right now I'm trying to get back and read the classics. എനിക്ക് റീഡിങ് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. then I like researching, finding out about many things. അതാണ്. I listen to music, I watch movies and all.
Alright. So like can you recommend one book to your audience?
It all depends, like it depends on their taste or the book taste. But there is this one author called Khaled Hosseini. He has written 3 books. All of them are awesome. Kite Runner, super books ആണ്. Basically അഫ്ഗാനിസ്ഥാനിൽ നടക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെയാണ്. It's very nice. It's very touching. Very nice books. Yeah, The Thousand Splendid. Yeah, The Thousand Splendid Suns.
Yeah, that. All right. So how does it feel to teach in Lakshya, and what makes it special from other institutions?
Actually, it is I see it as a big privilege because I love teaching. I mean, in school, okay, when we teach, I don't have the thing that I'm teaching, but I just do it. Like exam day taladosa and all. Basically, everyone comes to me only during the exam time. Nobody remembers me otherwise. That exam day samayam, testing day samayam, okay, that's when they come to me. But I love teaching. Enikku bhayangara ishtana. And what makes teaching at Lakshya different is Lakshya is very particular on quality. Our quality education is very important. Appo they really want to ensure quality. Appo when we are expected to deliver that quality, we feel good about it. Adayathu sherikum we are doing something good for the students. Appo students nam nalloru like when they say that it is helping them, it really feels different. Appo the best part about teaching at Lakshya and the classes at Lakshya is they are very much focused on the quality for the students. Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, so coming to teaching part, you said you've learned French.
I actually started teaching French. അതായത് ഞാൻ തുടങ്ങിയത് by teaching French. അതായത് actually I loved French. ഞാൻ സെക്കൻഡ് ലാംഗ്വേജ് എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. I loved the language, how it is, the culture, means the place. I really loved it so much. അപ്പോൾ I continued teaching French, and as I was studying ACC itself, I used to teach French.
Speaking about French, I'm thinking of friends. That part when Joey goes, "Nee pupu." അതാണ് എനിക്കിപ്പോൾ ഓർമ്മ വരുന്നത്. Jemapel means what's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you teach me something like that? I'll try to
not be Joey, not be. It's like അവിടെ പോയാൽ you can say like they might ask you comment tu t'appelles, like what's your name? You can say je m'appelle Anaka, like je m'appelle Zen. Yeah.
Okay.
Then they'll ask you where you're from. To say that you're an Indian, you can say je suis Zandion.
Okay. One more.
Then after that, if you want to say I live in India, you can say j'habite on. It's fun. It's easy. J'habite on. അതായത്
on the
on the vowels actually. The the difference in the pronunciation. ശരിക്കും ഫ്രഞ്ച് വായിക്കുമ്പോൾ it's just like English. Like English it's like E-E-I-O-U. Altering French it's like A-E-E-O-U. So that's how. Yeah, it's very different, but it's fun. It's fun to listen to actually. ശരിക്കും,
Yeah, it is fun to listen to, but not to speak about that.
No, but once you start speaking, it's nice. Yeah.
So, and then you read books and then you watch movies also, right? But then, do you watch shows or listen to any particular podcast, anything like that?
I like listening to Michelle Obama's podcast. I mean, it's really motivational. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very motivational. As such, I only listen to such podcasts. Karanam, most of the time, because I have to prepare for classes and all. And I also do a social work side by side.
Nice.
So, managing time is a little difficult for me. But podcast, as such podcast, I only try to listen. I'm not a podcast person much, but I like her podcast very much.
So you feel connected to the podcast, do you?
Yeah. When means she says about how women actually should be and many things about that. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
she is very inspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, how was your ACCA journey? Like, let's
Okay.
come to that now.
Okay.
So, how was it?
Um,
What made you finish it? Like, I've heard, from you itself, that you finished it pretty quickly
Yeah.
than most people do. So, what was your motivation behind that?
Actually, coming to ACCA, I'll tell you how I took ACCA.
Yeah, sure.
Means when somebody ആരെങ്കിലും പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടി കാണുവാണെങ്കിൽ they'll say take science stream. അപ്പോൾ everybody expected me to take science stream. പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് ശരിക്കും ഒരു commerce stream. I felt like it's more job oriented. അപ്പോൾ I chose commerce. പിന്നെ instead of CA and ACCA were the options. I took ACCA because when I looked about it looked very interesting. അപ്പോൾ I'll tell you the motivation. I was actually away from parents. I was away from parents and I was studying. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര പേടിയാണ്. I don't want to let them down.
Yeah.
Like ആ ഒരു feeling. That is what really kept me going. But obviously, it's not my own കഴിവ്. I thank God for that. Definitely. എനിക്ക് പേടിയുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. Every single day, like when the teacher teaches, like every single day, I feel like I should use my time properly. ശരിക്കും. പക്ഷേ at the same time, I looked like a crazy person to everybody else. ക്ലാസ്സിലൊക്കെ ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ like maybe when I'm concentrating and in a teacher and നോക്കി ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ my friends used to, are you crazy, you want to kill the teacher അങ്ങനെ അപ്പോൾ I looked like a crazy person because I really wanted to pass എനിക്ക് ആ ഒരു every single day I was like motivated, I really want to pass, I don't want to let my parents down. ആ ഒരു feeling was always there.
Nice. So that's how you came into ACCA. So how was your ACCA journey? Like, I'm sure you would have had friends there, and do you still connect with them? How is your networking? Like, what about your social life? Let's get to that.
Yeah, I have means ഞാൻ almost 3-4 schools പഠിച്ചു, also ACCA. അപ്പോൾ many friends are there. കാരണം when I studied in Dubai, I got to make many friends from Philippines, Afghanistan, Pakistan. അപ്പോൾ many cultures. പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ വന്നപ്പോഴും initially it was difficult, but ഇവിടെ ACCA friends കുറേ ഉണ്ട്. I have so many people I met because of taking up ACCA. അപ്പോൾ social life as such, Instagram.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You connect with them. You are.
I do connect with them. Many of them are working. So I ask them like, how is it to industry level working എങ്ങനെയാണ് അങ്ങനെ okay.
So you're going to teach. I mean, is this your field? Do you think, or do you want to step into another one? Like
Actually,
you said, the BCom field is more job oriented, the commerce stream. So
yeah.
do you have any other plans?
Actually, to be very honest, I'm a person who likes going with the flow. Like whatever comes up, I'll just take it up. And then actually, the social work I do, it's very much connected to teaching. So that's why I also do teaching, so that basically the social work I do, it has a lot to do with teaching and teaching skills.
Yeah.
So it has really helped me with teaching. So I'm just going with the flow. എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു long term plan as in so and so years I haven't, because I really like taking whatever comes up. Yeah.
That's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I think everyone should have such, that for life.
But
what do you say?
but sometimes it might not work out. Like നമ്മൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ plan ചെയ്യണം in some situations. It's kind of risky, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm pretty much like that. Whatever comes up, let's take it in the, let's go with the flow like that. So you listen to Michelle Obama's motivational podcast. Do you watch any particular show or series on, internet.
Yeah, like Stranger Things. All the series like Stranger Things. പിന്നെ Friends. I'm a big fan of Friends. പിന്നെ like who's your favorite?
I like everyone.
Everyone,
You can't
yeah.
choose one from that. It's so sad.
Yeah,
You
it's very
can't.
hard to choose. പിന്നെ I watch Karik also.
Oh.
My favorite episode honestly is the +2 comedian. +2 free period.
Yeah, free
അപ്പോൾ
period.
I really like the way you say tomato rice and crushed chilies.
You say really good.
And the expression after that, yeah, I like. അപ്പോൾ Karik കാണാറുണ്ട് അങ്ങനെ. Yeah, that's pretty
That's
much.
really much it. Okay. So coming to like we asked you, I asked you what motivated you into ACCA. Other than that, like what inspires you in total, like in life? What inspires you?
Actually, what inspires me is like from small age, and Amma English, she's always been wanting me to like be very, strong, ഭയങ്കര independent ആവാ. അപ്പോൾ small കാര്യത്തിൽ when I cry, she says you should not cry, like you should be very strong. But that inspires me, the way she wants me to be, the way she wants me to be. അത് ഭയങ്കര inspires. That's really what inspires me. അപ്പോൾ that has inspired me to become I really want to be independent. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you are like on the way, or maybe you are independent already.
Yeah.
Like you're working at a very young age.
Yeah.
Like most people are like, look at me.
Yeah, that's all blessing from God.
Yeah, it is truly. So yeah, I'm inspired now by you. Get a little emotional there. I mean, we went to your
Okay.
mom. So what do you do when things get difficult for you? Do you have a go-to person, or do you have a go-to thing to do or talk to?
Difficult times, like as in like നമുക്ക് ഭയങ്കര വിഷമമൊക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ
വിഷമാവാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ when you're just frustrated or you can't do anything, you feel very helpless sometimes,
Yeah,
right? So what do you do then?
definitely. Actually, I'm a bit spiritual, so I pray. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
But obviously, my friends, my mom, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And ശരിക്കും difficult times പോകുമ്പോൾ one special thing is whatever has helped us, it really stays with us.
Yes.
Like when we're really going through difficult times, at that particular moment, whatever helped us, it really stays in our mind.
Yes. And it's definitely a lesson to
Yeah.
improve always.
Definitely.
All right. So, and what was your first class like?
First class.
Yeah.
First class was very difficult. First of all, ഞാൻ കയറി പോകുമ്പോൾ nobody imagines like I'm the teacher. They be like, അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു respect as in I'm not like when they say they like hi, അപ്പോൾ they'll say എന്തിനാ വന്നേ, I'll be like ഞാൻ actually ഇവിടെ faculty. Oh, that's a reaction.
Yeah.
Every time, everyone, not just students, everybody. അപ്പോൾ initially when I went for teaching, അത് തന്നെയായിരുന്നു. First class was exactly like that. I went and sat next to the students. അപ്പോൾ I just was sitting, our students also were there. അപ്പോൾ they asked like എൻ്റെ പേരൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചപ്പോൾ അപ്പോൾ ദേസ് ലൈക്ക് ഏത് പേപ്പറാ, അപ്പോൾ ഐ സെഡ് ഞാൻ ടാക്സ് പഠിപ്പിക്കാൻ വന്ന. അപ്പോൾ wherever I go, that's the first reaction. I can hear, like when I walk through the students, I can hear she's gonna teach us seriously.
Yeah.
Our feeling, I totally am okay with that because obviously like nobody expects.
Yeah,
that's
you're
okay.
like Malar Miss. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Okay.
Like you will never expect Sai Pallavi to come and teach you, but then you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Young and
Yeah.
beautiful to see, and people wouldn't expect
Yeah, nobody
teachers to
expects.
look like this, right?
Yeah,
All right. You talked about how students react to how you. Is there any one particular moment or memory that you'll never forget?
അതായത് ഒരിക്കല് ഞാൻ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ വന്നപ്പോൾ, അതായത് once again nobody relates to me as a teacher. അപ്പോൾ I was just sitting in the staff room. അപ്പോൾ I was putting ഒരു particular hair style, ഒരു bun പോലെ. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡൻറ്റ് വന്ന് he didn't know me. അപ്പോൾ he was asking ഏതാ ഈ അവതാരം. I was looking at him. They said they got so terrified. That is one incident that I'll never forget.
You don't expect a student to come and ask you. Yeah.
പക്ഷേ the reaction they expect, that is not how I react. I mean, I look like a person. I think so. I look like a person who what is this? How dare you call me? But I just laugh and this is. പക്ഷേ they react. They expect that. Yeah, that is something I really remember.
Nice.
I think perhaps whoever that student was will remember that.
All right. Okay, so you teach students. Is there anything in particular that students have taught you, or like when it's teaching, it's always give and take? And
Yeah, totally.
So, is there anything in special, like anything special that you remember?
Actually, how they accept people. Really, that is something I really like. Like when students accept me as a person, as how I am, it really എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇത് ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. അതായത് നമ്മളെ some people judge us. പക്ഷേ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ആക്സെപ്റ്റ് us how we are. പിന്നെ sometimes when I see how they work hard, ചിലപ്പോൾ we'll be so demotivated. പക്ഷേ sometimes when we see that they work so hard and ചില സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ശരിക്കും I'm like wow, look at what they're doing. Really ശരിക്കും that really inspired. Some students are really inspired. പിന്നെ when they ask doubts, ചില doubts ചോദിക്കുമ്പോൾ that's when we start thinking. അവർ ചിന്തിക്കുന്ന രീതി. പിന്നെ yeah, that's pretty much. I learned many things. I'm still learning from them. I learned many things from them. Some people are very quiet. ചില സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഭയങ്കര ക്വയറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും. പക്ഷേ once we get to know them, you know, they are very special. Each individual is very special ശരിക്കും. Especially when I see how students support each other. അതൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഒരു it really motivates me to do the same, supporting each other. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I think every teacher should be like this. Once I've gone through so much. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Even I had very young teachers, so it was pretty cool to learn from them.
Yeah.
I'm sure your students will be like really lucky to have you also.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but let's see.
Let's just hope so.
Yeah, let's just hope so.
All right. So, like you said, you take life as it comes.
Yeah.
So I think that's one philosophy of your life.
Yeah.
Let's just get a little philosophical here.
Okay.
Do you have any other philosophy for your life? What do you think? Like when you start speaking about life, I have a lot to say about life and how I want it to be or how people should look at it.
Yeah.
Do you have something like that?
Actually, one thing is we have, especially the privileged in the society, the privileged people, we really should help. I mean, instead of focusing so much on ourselves, really we should focus on helping others. If we know something that can brighten up their hopes, the social work I'm engaging in, it is more about that, like enlightening people about a bright future. So I really want to do that. I really want to spend most of my life helping people. That's really like that's what makes me happy. ശരിക്കും it really boosts us up. ഒരാളെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, especially those who can't get the kind of help that we can offer them. അപ്പോൾ really the privileged, I really feel, if you say philosophy, I really feel that the privileged should really help the ones who don't have much.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. No, it is really nice. I mean, you're younger to me and you have this philosophy about your life, like how we should help others. I think you have a perfect profession right now, teaching. I don't think anything else is, you can always help your students, right, to be what they want to be and to reach for their dreams. Okay. All right, so that is philosophy of your life.
Okay.
So what's your vision for your life?
Actually, ഞാൻ മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്ത പോലെ തന്നെ really there are many people in the society who are underprivileged. So once we realize this, we really feel like committing ourselves towards enlightened service. അതായത് ശരിക്കും at a young age I've realized that ശരിക്കും money and prestige, they really aren't what makes us. So I really want to spend my life helping people how I can, in a way I can, like brightening their future. That is what the work I do is mainly all about. So that is my vision. That's really what I want to do, and that's what I really want to spend my life doing. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, even philosophy and vision. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, not what you expect from a teacher, I guess. Like, I mean, from a young person especially. I'm pretty sure like all the youngsters, we've just stepped into adulthood. I mean, not me, you. So we wouldn't expect someone like just past teen കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ സംസാരിക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കാൻ കൊണ്ടില്ല. It's really nice to hear these things. So coming back to a little, like when you were a child, were you a naughty kid or a nerdy kid?
Up to KG2, up to my UKG, I was a naughty kid. ഞാൻ ശരിക്കും തല്ലുണ്ടാക്കുമായിരുന്നു. Really, I was with boys, ശരിക്കും because I have brothers, I have a feeling. ഞാൻ അമ്മയോട് ചോദിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, ലൈക്ക് ഞാനും മുടി ഭയങ്കര ഷോർട്ട് ആക്കിയിട്ട് ഞാൻ ബോയ്സിൻ്റെ ഒപ്പം ഇരിക്കാം. I mean, because all around cousins-ഉം brothers-ഉം full boys ആണ്. പിന്നെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് തൊട്ട് ഐ വാസ് വെരി സ്റ്റുഡിയസ്, ഭയങ്കര സ്റ്റുഡിയസ് ആയിരുന്നു. എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. whenever I'm in the class, എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര നിർബന്ധമാണ് ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു ബി ദ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഫേവറേറ്റ്. എനിക്ക് മീൻസ് ഞാൻ അതിന് വേണ്ടൊന്നും ചെയ്തില്ല, ബട്ട് വാട്ട് എവർ ദേ ആസ് ഞാൻ അത് പോയി ചെയ്യും. എവറി ക്ലാസ് ഐ എം വെരി പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ, ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു ബി ദ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഫേവറേറ്റ്. അതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഞാൻ മാക്സിമം ശ്രമിക്കും. അതായത് ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് പഠിപ്പിക്കും, ഇങ്ങനെ കേട്ടിരിക്കും. Although some things really don't click. I'm like, okay.
I can relate you to Hermione, and then I could first നമ്മളെന്താ പറഞ്ഞത്, we talked about Joey,
Yeah.
and then we talked about Malarmas. ഇത് മൊത്തം ഒരു സിനിമയുടെ എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. Different elements like Hermione is
Pakka.
just like this. ഹാരി പോട്ടറിന്റെ ഏത് നോക്കിയാലും she wants to answer the question. ചോദിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ പോലും കൈവക്കി she wants to answer the question. So you are like that. ചോദിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ കൈവക്കി.
Yeah, actually, teachers ശരിക്കും നമ്മൾ like I realize this now only. That when I was a student, teachers when they ask questions, I raise my hands, but they don't give me a chance. They always I was like, that's not fair. But I understand it right now. That when you teach, you really want the people who would not say the answer to say. അറിയുന്ന ആൾക്കാർ ശരിക്കും sometimes I take them for granted. I'm like, they know everything. That's exactly how the teachers also were with me. But അന്നേരം I never realized, but yeah, now I
പറയുമ്പോ ഞാനൊക്കെ ക്ലാസ്സിലിങ്ങനെ നോക്കാതിരിക്കും, മിസ്സിങ്ങോട് നോക്കലേ ചോദിച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ പെട്ടു. ഞാനൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ എഴുന്നേറ്റ് നിന്നിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു. This is completely opposite to what I went through.
But again, ഞാനും ഇങ്ങനെ standing outside class, okay, that has happened to me, but very rarely. But the thing is, if it happens to me, I won't feel bad, but others will feel bad about it. There's just one time, for some reason I was standing outside, so I'm like totally okay with that. But the corridor, they're like, Zen standing outside, what happened? I'm like, yeah, but they make me feel bad. I am okay with it, but they make me feel more bad. അങ്ങനെ സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
You said like very rare that you stood outside. Very rare that I answered something. You can imagine. Yeah. So do you study now more as a teacher than you were as a kid?
So the thing is, ശരിക്കും as a student when we study, നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടി തന്നെ പഠിക്കുന്നത്. But as a teacher when you're studying, we should really നമ്മൾ നല്ലോണം മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. കാരണം first of all they will ask us doubts, but second of all we should present it in a way that they should understand. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റുഡൻ്റ് ആയപ്പോൾ പഠിച്ചില്ലാത്ത ചില കാര്യങ്ങൾ we study when we are a teacher. So the answer there is yes, I study more as a teacher. Yeah.
Like you should really grasp and you know get to the root,
get to the core of it, because many doubts will come. നമ്മൾ expect the doubts വരും, and if you really don't know what we are teaching, like നമുക്കൊരു ഐഡിയ ഇല്ലാണ്ട് പറയുമ്പോൾ definitely അത് അതിൽ വരും. They'll get it like this doesn't sound right.
Yeah. I mean they can definitely think.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is for the a little about yourself and everything. Now let's move on to a little fun session.
Okay.
Have you played Never Have I Ever?
Yeah, informally.
Excited?
Yeah. I'm scared also, but yeah.
അതെ സൂക്ഷിച്ച് കണ്ടൊക്കെ വേണം പറയാൻ. Okay, so first question. Have you ever slept during a class as a student?
Bad example, but yeah.
ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്ന പിള്ളേർക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സുഖമായിട്ട് ഉറങ്ങാട്ടോ.
No.
So second question, I'm pretty sure ഇത് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, എന്നാലും I'm asking you. Have you ever felt like not going to class?
There was this one incident that I really remember. There was this accountancy exam. I was very sick. ഞാൻ sick ആയിരുന്നു. I was not well. അപ്പോൾ അമ്മ പറഞ്ഞു പോകണ്ട, you're vomiting, don't go, means വയ്യല്ലോ. പക്ഷെ I really want to write the exam. I was like ഞാൻ പോവും, പക്ഷെ അന്ന് പോയില്ല. But the best part is next day ഞാൻ സാറിനോട് പറഞ്ഞു, സാറിന് എന്തായാലും എക്സാം എന്നാൽ definitely write the exam. They said it's okay, but I really want to write the exam. Yeah, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
I mean, seriously, ഞാനൊക്കെ ആണെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും എസ്കേപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് എഴുതാതിരിക്കാനും നോക്കണം. എങ്ങനെയും മാർക്ക് തരാണോ തന്നോട്ടെ, എഴുതിയില്ലെങ്കിലും കുഴപ്പമില്ലാതെ സീനായിരിക്കും. Dude, seriously. Oh my god. I can't even imagine. Okay, moving on to the third question. Have you ever freestyled a class or a question and ended up in a completely different place from your topic?
Yes, definitely. That is, we start doing a question, and when they don't give any answers, I'll give them I'll tell them, you should always have an opinion about something. And then I start speaking how you should be like this. Yeah, definitely that has happened.
Okay, cool. And then have you ever gotten really angry but have to keep it in as you are a teacher?
Yes, definitely, many times, because ഭയങ്കര ദേഷ്യം വന്നിട്ട് but I have to calm down because they should not feel so hurt. Yeah, I have definitely. I have.
Sure, like most of the teachers know, like ഒന്നാമത് സൗണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെയാണ്.
അത് പറയുമ്പോൾ എക്സ്ട്രാ റൂഡ് ആയിട്ട് വരും. I say something, it sounds extra rude. Oh yes, many times.
Even when you are trying to console somebody.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm trying to say അത് ശരിയാ കുഴപ്പമില്ലെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ it sounds കുഴപ്പമില്ല അങ്ങനെ.
Okay, so next one. Maybe yes. I'm just guessing things here. Okay, have you ever had a mean or disrespectful student?
Oh yes, definitely. Kore, I mean Kore, coming to my mind. I'm not saying that, but suddenly the pictures are coming to my mind. പക്ഷേ ഇങ്ങനെ ചൊറിഞ്ഞു വരും, but we have to be അവസാനം നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ശരിക്കും അങ്ങനത്തെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് വരുമ്പോൾ ഐ ബി ലുക്കിംഗ് ഫോർ എ ചാൻസ്, എ സ്മോൾ തിങ് ടു ക്യാച്ച് ദം.
ഐ വിൽ ഷുവർ എല്ലാ ടീച്ചേഴ്സും ഇങ്ങനെയാട്ടോ. എല്ലാ ടീച്ചേഴ്സും ഇങ്ങനെയാ. എന്തെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ ഭയങ്കര നോട്ടി ആണെങ്കിൽ
എന്തെങ്കിലും സ്മോൾ, അതായത് 8:30, 8:31, 8:32 ആയാലും no problem, no you can't get inside, sorry അങ്ങനെ.
Nice. So you are rude. ഇത് മിക്ക ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന് സംഭവിക്കുന്ന കാര്യമാണ്. Have you ever forgotten a student's name?
Oh yes, many times. Like yes, you. How was your name spelled? Many times they feel bad.
So you have any trick?
Idan other like, yeah, hi, how are you? You're fine. Actually, your number, but your spelling once again spelling.
അങ്ങനെ ചോദിച്ചു.
Yeah. So they shouldn't feel bad. But sometimes I write to me say, oh, they'll say, oh, I am
It's hard. I mean, how many students do you teach in one class?
Minimum 50. Sometimes more than that. Yeah, it's
so
hard. Yeah, it's very hard sometimes. അവരുടെ ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ ഓർമ്മ വരണം. അവരുടെ പേര്, അതായത് ലോങ് ഹെയർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഓർമ്മ വരണം.
Have you ever wanted to cry at work?
Yeah, many times.
Why?
But you have to control also. Because students are ellarum like sometimes you're also worried or tensed about something. So sometimes you really have to control. Sometimes students make out, sometimes they don't make out. Students in Manslam, especially girls, really understand.
They understand.
But then after at the end of the day, you know, after seeing all the students and what they do, yes, I have.
All right. Okay, next. Okay, so this has happened to me also. Like not as a teacher, like as a student. Have you ever felt awkward seeing kids outside of class, like at the movies or the shopping mall or something like that?
Yeah, totally. Like there was this time I went to the railway station and I was like, oh, okay. It's very awkward. Because I'm a classy form, like especially I have to like look very mature. Like outside I'm like chill, but this year they're very awkward, and I really remember I was
like we had teachers in college. They used to hang out with us. Like they would come to movies with us, and we would go to malls and stuff. They're, like I told you, they were also very young, so it's pretty cool. But it's very awkward at first.
Yeah.
If you meet any of your other friends, they're like, oh, your friends are so cool. I'm like, no, that's our teachers. I mean, they'll be wearing college sarees, otherwise they're wearing jeans and tops. Like us, very awkward that way. All right. So, okay. Let's put them on down. Have you ever had a favorite student?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you always wanted to be a favorite student, so it's obvious.
There is some favorite student, as in sometimes when we want a perfect example to say, look at the student, look how they are doing. But I know how other students feel. Actually, our students also will feel bad. Because baki ellarum like, oh, example go to you. And Sharikim sometimes favorite student is a relief for sometimes. So get them sitting and studying.
So this is okay. So ingane aanu teachers it's really nice to know. My dad's a teacher. I'm pretty sure he would have been, thinking the same way. All right. So, have you ever passed out a test to give the kids a break?
That is like, have I ever not cancelled?
Have you ever cancelled?
Yeah, definitely. Many times they say, I'm tired, I am very tired. Yeah, it's very easy to tell that to me. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, no, you have to still study, no breaks. But I have. I'm tired. Especially Korean class.
Good. No, this is like passed over a test, not passed over a test to give a break, not a class.
Yeah. Yes, still the answers I have.
Okay.
Exam വെച്ചിട്ട് അത്
cancel it.
Definitely, many times.
No, so you're a good teacher and also like
Evil also,
like,
some evil side is also there. There's an evil side that comes out very rarely.
very cool. എല്ലാരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്തോട്ടോ. ഇത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ കുട്ടികൾക്കൊക്കെ ഒരു ഐഡിയ കിട്ടും എന്താണ്. So seems very weird to ask a teacher. Have you ever cooked for your students?
No, I have not. Sadly no, but I really wish I could.
Yeah, I think you should.
I really will.
You said you cook in your free time, right?
Yeah, I do. Like, I think I will do that for my students, provided, I'm not going to experiment on them or something.
You're safe.
Yeah, I think I should. I will definitely do that.
Yeah. Alright, so do you feel, are you still nervous?
No, I'm feeling better.
So that was it?
Yeah, it was
It's
great
finished?
time. It was awesome. It was a great time.
Yeah?
Yeah, it
Cool.
was awesome. Yeah.
Cool. This is a cool teacher. You know, just keep the evil side apart. She's a really good person and a human being. I'm sure all your, you know, like I said earlier, all the students are really lucky to have a teacher like you.
Yeah, I hope it's like that.
It is. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, since we've talked this much and I get to know you a little better. So it was a really inspiring session for me also. So
Thank you.
that was really good.
Thank you. It was. Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem.
See you. Signing off. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.